Hello, percussionists. So today is going to be your first video on some mallet technique. Okay, and in front of me, even though you can't see it right at this point, is a marimba. Okay, and we're going to be talking about some mallet technique, some exercises you can do at home to keep yourself moving forward. Okay, one of the fun things and kind of the challenging things about percussion is you don't have to worry about embouchure or blowing air or how to hold, a flute with all the different fingerings. Your instrument's put together for you. Once you learn how to hold the sticks, it's kind of go time. And so there's some times where, we have to be patient with the other bandmates because they're doing things that are vastly different than what you're doing. And so it's going to be really important that we find ways to improve and better ourselves. Sometimes when class is going slower than normal. Okay. And these videos are meant to help you do that. All right. So let's begin. First of all, holding the mallet is the exact same way you hold a drumstick. The only difference is the shaft is much thinner. Okay. But the grip is the same. So you always touch the stick. We call it the birch. You always touch the mallet with all your fingers. Your thumb is in, no thumbs out. This is a pet peeve as well. Sometimes people hold it and they stick their index finger out. Like when they're playing, they're pointing down the marimba. Like I play this. We don't need to do that. All the fingers on the stick. Okay. And the same with both hands. You can leave a little bit of the butt of the stick sticking out of your hand if you wish. I prefer to play full length or almost full length. There's just a little tip hanging out there. You got to kind of find what works best for you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the camera so you can see, hopefully, the marimba. All right, and we are going to talk about some things you can do at home to practice on your keyboard. Okay, so in front of me is the marimba, and this is quite a bit bigger than what you have at home, and that's okay. So the first thing we should do is identify where the keys are, and yours might be a little different than mine. Your lowest note might be an F or it might be a C. It depends on what brand you get. Okay, the best way to tell is this is called the upper manual. It's where the black keys are. There's not a lot of them. There's 3, then there's a blank, then there's 2, then there's a blank. Kind of like a piano. Think of the black keys. That's what these are. These are black keys. Okay, we call this the upper manual. The lower manual, which is where you have all the keys in a row, those are your white keys on a piano. Lower manual, upper manual. So looking at your keyboard, find the set of 3 keys that are together. And if you go to the very next white key down, that is called F. Another trick you can use is find the 2 black keys together and go to the white key that's in between them. Go to the white key that's in between the 2 black keys. That note is called D. And remember, in class, we talked about how reading music is just like the alphabet. It only uses 7 letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So one of the first things I'd like for you to do is find the lowest note on your keyboard and see if you can identify it. My guess is it's probably an F or a C. So let's pretend it's an F. My F is right here. I have 3 black keys. The next white key down is an F. And what I'd like for you to do is you can hit it with the mallet if you wish, or you can use your fingers. And I just want you to practice finding the notes and saying their names. And if you know your band alphabet, it's really easy. Watch. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Starts over. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Hopefully you get the point. Maybe yours starts on C. Here's my 2 black keys. C is the very next, or D is the next white, is the white key in between. So if you think one letter before C in the alphabet, or oh my goodness, one letter before D in the alphabet is C. So if we practice starting on C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Okay. So that's a really excellent exercise you can do at home to start learning where all these keys are, okay, and getting comfortable with how your keyboard is set up, okay? Once you get used to that, try starting on different places. Maybe start on the top of your keyboard. Maybe it's F and go backwards. F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, and so on. Start in random places. Just make sure you're starting with the right note because we don't want to learn it wrong. Okay, that's important. We don't want to learn it wrong. If you're not sure what your bottom note is, wait till class or take a photograph of it and email it to Mr. Walter. And then I say, what's this lowest note? I'm not 100% sure. I'll be able to tell you. So once you start getting decent at that, you can then start taking your mallets and you can start playing a little bit. Play those notes as you say them. So let's say the lowest note on your belt kit at home is an F. Then just take your left hand and practice playing and saying the note. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Maybe the lowest note on your keyboard at home is C. Then start on C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and so on and so forth. Then practice with your right hand. Same exercise. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Be sure to practice with your right hand and your left hand. It's really important we use both. I'm a left-handed person, so I practice with my right hand more than my left hand because I need my non-dominant hand to be just as strong as confident as my dominant hand in the percussion world. When you start getting used to that, try going a little faster. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Then go back to where you started, shift up one note and try that alphabet. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Then shift up another letter. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. And the more time you spend getting used to where these keys are, the easier it's going to be to play. All right? When we learn the mallet instrument, unlike other kids in band, we're not holding our instrument. A trumpet player can feel the valves and they manipulate them. A clarinet player can feel the holes under their fingertips. We don't get to do that. Our music is in front of us and our instrument's down here. So we have to get really, really familiar with where everything is on our mallet instrument. So when we start reading music, we're really comfortable with what we're doing down here on our instrument. Okay? I hope all of that makes sense. So please make sure to find time to figure out what your lowest note is. Practice saying your alphabet forwards and backwards. Once you get good at that, start at random notes. Try saying your notes forwards and backwards. Okay? Look forward to seeing you in class. Happy practicing.